Hey, how's it going? My name's Johnny. I'm here to help you today with P0456 and P0457. I have a 2010 Dodge Ram 1500. It's got about 98,000 miles on it, and recently I just got a check engine light and a little gas cap symbol on my dash. So I have the little fixed thing that goes in my code reader. Plug it in. I actually leave it in all the time, hook it up with my app, and it gave me the two codes for the 5.6 and 5.7. So my goal here is to save you some money, hopefully time, and save you some stress. All right, here's step one. We're gonna check the gas cap. Make sure it's on there tight. I know mine is good because I just replaced it. Twist it off. Look at the gasket, make sure there's no cracks. This is new, so mine's good. Look inside, see if you notice anything. This usually clears most of the evap issues. This is step one, cheapest option. This is only about $12 on Rock Auto. All right, here's step two. You're gonna replace the vapor leak detection pump. It is $15 on Rock Auto. You're gonna type the text at the top to locate the item. Here is a picture of what it looks like with the gasket. You may or may not need that gasket, and that's what the inside of it looks like. All right, if step one didn't work with the gas cap, here's step two. I'm going to kind of guide you to what gas cap didn't work. I'm gonna go in on the passenger side. I'm gonna crawl underneath the truck, show you what's going on and what I'm looking at here. All right. So I'm underneath the truck here. This is your most common problem right here. It's your vapor leak detection pump is how it's listed on Rock Auto. It's this guy right here. It's our hose right here that needs to get disconnected, as well as our electrical connection here. All right, so here's my old one. It's got a weight in it. It should make a noise as you move it back and forth. It kind of does. Feels old. Doesn't hurt to replace this one. If you got a Dodge Ram, you're gonna have some issues because you can barely fit your hand in there. It's super small. I move this hose out of the way. Here's our electrical connection. One swapped on there, easier than I thought. She's locked in, got her all hooked back up. See how it is. So here is step three on a fuel evap for P0456 and 57. I've already replaced the gas cap and I have replaced the vapor leak detection pump, and here's the next thing I'm looking at. All right, step three is replacing the vapor canister purge valve or solenoid. That's how it's listed on Rock Auto, $21. Type the text in above. Here's a picture of the solenoid. It should match what you have on your 2010 Dodge Ram or similar vehicle. So I've seen a lot of videos that aren't very helpful on finding where this purge solenoid valve is. So here's my 2010 Dodge Ram. There's my batteries. Here's my fuse box right here. So in this little cluster I've got right here, underneath is actually my purge solenoid. So it is this guy in the back right here with the electrical connection. Let's see if I can get a better view down here. That's it right there. All right, so how this works, the easiest way for me that I found out is I've taken off this bracket right here. There's a little bolt or screw holding this in. Just grab a little ratchet, disconnect it, pop it off. There's a hose on the bottom of this right here. Let's see if you can see. Right here. There's a little tab underneath that you can depress and it'll release that one. And then, let's see, I'm trying to make it easy for you to see here. Here's another hose right here that's going all the way into the side. You also depress a button on there and it'll release it. And then there's your electrical right here. And there's a little red tab right here that you want to push, and then you push down on this and it will release it for you. So you're gonna remove that from the bracket. It takes a 8mm socket. Remove your electrical connection. Make sure you're keeping track of which hose you're removing, because you want to put it back into the same connection when you reconnect everything. I just cleared the codes using my buddy's code reader. I still got the check engine. I still got the gas cap light. One thing that I've looked up is I may have to go through the Dodge Ram specific to my vehicle's drivetrain cycle or universal trip cycle, because now it's a permanent code. It used to be a temporary code, but now I need to go through this drive cycle, and that's the way that it could clear the code. So I may have fixed it, I may have not. I'll let you know what that drive cycle is for this specific vehicle. The Dodge drive cycle is a little tedious, but it is doable. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to what you're doing, because it is sensitive and you need to make sure that you are doing the correct procedure for each step. So I set a timer for each different item that I do during this procedure. So the first thing is to start and warm up your engine for 5 minutes. Then you will drive and stay at a speed limit between 40 and 60 for 8 minutes. Then you will pull over, stop and idle for 3 minutes. And once you've done that, you want to make sure that you are going faster than 20 miles an hour for 2 minutes. And then pull over the side of the street, put your hazards on, and stop, turn your key off, and let that sit for 10 minutes. Alright, so I have good news and I have bad news. Good news is some of these options that I talked about earlier might work for you. The bad news is it didn't work for me. After I drove another couple hundred miles, my light came back on. I took it to 2 mechanics. They smoke tested it, couldn't find any issues. Neither of them charged me because they couldn't find anything, which was really nice of them. I took it to Dodge and spent $600 there. They replaced the gas filler neck and they replaced the charcoal canister. Those worked temporarily. Finally, I took it to a really good Smog place in LA called AJ's Automotive, and they were the only person that was able to diagnose what my issue was for my 2010 Dodge Ram. It was an electrical issue. They had to go through the entire evaporative system and check for resistance, and they ended up finding a piece of wiring that needed to be replaced. And I took it to Smog, took it to that same place. They were Star, and now I'm able to have my tags. So I hope one of these issues will be the solution for you. Let me know if this works out for you. Thanks.